Buffalo Dog, this is Blue Velvet. The Weird Al Yankovic record signing will commence at 1400 hours.
Roger, copy that, Blue Velvet. Now, Mr. Yankovic, before we appear at the drop zone, I should debrief you.
Okay.
Hey, ow! We are at ground zero. The Eagle is leaving the nest.
Mother Goose, this is Chicken Little. The fox has left the hen house.
Chicken Little, this is Weasel Boy. The swallows have arrived at Capistrano.
I am in the drop zone. The sparrow has laid an egg.
All right, Mr. Yankovic, it's party time. Stick with me and those lunatics out there won't lay a finger on you. The albatross is massaging a porpoise with cheese. I repeat, the albatross is massaging a porpoise with cheese. This is not a drill. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep your head down. Run, run, run!
I love being out on the road, but you know, it's kind of tough being away from home for so long. I really miss my folks. I think about them a lot. I guess I had a pretty interesting childhood. When I was about 6 years old, a door-to-door salesman came to our house offering musical lessons. My parents had to choose between guitar lessons and accordion lessons, and of course, they chose the accordion, thereby solidifying my position as the person most likely to get beat up by a football player. But now that accordion music is so completely dominating 20th century pop culture, and accordion players have become the sex symbols of our modern age, well, I'm just thankful that my parents were such visionaries. They've always been incredibly supportive. They've both had a profound impact on my life. My mom, for example, gave birth to me, which as it turns out was a real turning point in my career. But, you know, I think it's my dad who was most responsible for my attitude towards life. He always told me, son, as long as you follow your dream, as long as you're doing what truly makes you happy, we'll always be proud of you.
I just don't know where we went wrong.
He was such a smart boy. What happened?
We were hoping he'd have a real job by now.
I'm so ashamed.
You know, back when Alfred was in school, he was real good in math.
His junior year in high school, we even let him do our taxes.
I don't like prison.
So many people have influenced my career. Spike Jones, Alan Sherman, Stan Freberg, Tom Lehrer, Tito Puente, Debbie Boone, the list goes on. But no one single person has influenced my music more than my very own grandfather, the legendary blues pioneer, Blind Lemon Yankovic.
Well, you know, I suppose my real claim to fame is writing the world's shortest blues song. And I'm going to play it for you right now. I didn't wake up this morning. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know, when Alfie was a little boy, he always used to say to me, Grandpa, would you teach me how to play the blues? So I took a cat of nine tails to the boy's backside because, after all, the blues cannot be taught, but they can be felt. I call that the Blackett blues, or as my granddaddy used to say, a chicken that barks like a dog cannot get to the other side of the road. Young Alfie used to always come around and visit with his kinfolk down on the bayou in Linwood, California. Then he got himself all famous. I taught that boy everything he knows, and now I'm lucky to get a postcard from him. All that big city living, money, fame, fast cars, big mansions, beautiful women, two-ply toilet paper. Now that's all well and good, but you just can't go around forgetting your roots like that.
So many people have had a direct impact on my career. Sometimes I wish I could personally sit down with each and every one of them and tell them how much I appreciate everything they've done for me. But of course, that would be a huge hassle and take up way too much of my free time. However, one person does deserve special mention. The man who gave me my start and exposed my music to a nationwide audience on a syndicated radio show. The one and only Dr. Demento. Dr. D would play my stuff on the radio back when I was just a teenager, back when I was recording songs in the bathroom because I couldn't afford a real recording studio. You know, I don't think there's any way I can possibly repay the good doctor for everything he's done for me. But as a small token of my appreciation, just because I know it means a lot to him, every Sunday afternoon in the park, I give him a horsey ride.
Woo! Woo! Ride 'em, cowboy! Woo!
You know, being on the road can be both physically and emotionally draining. Believe me, it's not always the glamorous kind of lifestyle you might expect. So when we're out on the road, traveling from town to town, giving away a piece of our souls every night on stage, I think the very least we can expect in return is some decent room service.
Uh-huh. Right. 27 Twinkie Wiener sandwiches, a case of ding-dongs, a giant lump of tofu in the shape of Pat Sajak's head, and a champion sumo wrestler who sings show tunes and shoots seedless grapes across the room from out of his belly button. You got all that? Great. All right, be here in 12 minutes or else no tip. I really don't know what to say here. You know, I thought this was a 4-star hotel. Are you trying to tell me that this is supposed to look like Pat Sajak? It looks more like Alex Trebek.
I'm sorry, Mr. Yankovic.
And where's the gooey cream-filled center?
You never said anything about...
Do I have to spell everything out for you people? I better not be disappointed with dessert.
You know, ever since I became a big-time famous celebrity, it's become difficult for me to just do a lot of the ordinary things I like to do. For example, going to the grocery store. You know, I can't even go to the grocery store without people hounding me, saying things like, "Hey Al, how's it going?" Or, "Hey Al, I'm sorry, this coupon is for the crunchy peanut butter." Or, "Hey Al, come back here, you didn't pay for that." It's enough to drive you crazy. Still, I really enjoy meeting new and interesting people, and I'm always amazed by the effect I seem to have on their lives.
What makes me Weird Al's #1 fan? How about the fact that I have Al tattooed on my tongue? That's because, like, you know, life is like a banquet on which we feed and stuff. So every time I take a bite out of life, I do it with Al. The only bad thing is that the tattoo killed all my taste buds. But who needs taste when you've got Weird Al?
Get out. I am Weird Al's #1 fan by far. See this? This sweater is woven from 100% Weird Al belly button lint. That's right. And I will not rest until everything I wear is a natural byproduct of Weird Al.
These chumps are pretenders, man. I'm his #1 fan. I've had a chip implanted in my head that plays Yoda over and over and over again, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Hi.
Let me tell you, Weird Al, man, I'm your biggest fan. Without you, I would have never done nothing with my life, man. You're the gas in my tank, brother. The flame to my fire, the egg in my omelet. You know why? Because I got the messages, man. That's right. I played Eat It backwards, man. And I know we're all gonna eat it when the snakes rise up, man. And it's because of you, man. Without you, my life would have no meaning, man.
Well, thanks, I guess.
I'm your biggest fan, Weird Al! Weird Al rules!
Well, this is it. We're finally here. Wow, it's been such a long time since I've been home. I'm really looking forward to seeing my mom and dad, and I'm pretty sure they're excited about this too. In fact, I wouldn't be too surprised if they're planning a big coming home party in my honor. They always tend to go a little overboard at times like this.
Hello, can I help you?
Mom, it's me, Al.
Oh, hi. And who are all these people with you?
That's the camera crew, Mom. We're filming a big special all about me for the Disney Channel.
Disney Channel, huh? Well, then I better tell your father to put some pants on.
Alfred.
Uh-huh. Does your mother know you're here?
Yes, of course she knows I'm here. Dad, I've been all around the world on tour, and I finally come home.
Why, do you need some money?
No. Grandpa Blind Lemon, hey, how are you? It's been ages.
Alfred, boy, is that you? Come on over and sit next to your granddaddy, because I got a question I'm just dying to ask you.
Sure, Grandpa, what is it?
Does this look infected to you?
Mom, Dad, Grandpa Blind, I can't tell you what this means to me. To be back in my childhood home, surrounded by family, eating my favorite home-cooked meal, tamale pie. It's been a long day. You know, I think after dinner, I'm just gonna take my stuff up to my room and crawl right into bed.
I don't think that'd be a good idea, Alfred.
Why not?
Well, you see, you've been gone so long, we didn't know if you were ever going to come back, so...
What they're trying to tell you, boy, is that they rented out your room.
What? My room? To who?
He's a very nice person.
He's in show business like you.
He might be in show business, but he ain't like you, boy. Hi, everybody, I'm home. Hi. Woo! Tamale pie, my favorite. Oh, hi. Who's your friend?
Ed, this is our son, Alfred. Alfred is Ed McMahon.
Yeah, I know who he is. Look, before I take another bite, are there any other surprises you want to tell me about?
I'm not sure this is the time.
But, Mom, you told me honesty was the most important thing in our family.
You're right, son. Alfred, there's something I ought to tell you about your grandpa, Blind Lemon Yankovic.
Well, don't tell me he's not really blind.
No, he's blind, all right.
What they're trying to tell you is that he's not really your grandfather.
What?
You sure is stupid, even for a white boy.
That's it. I've had enough. You're all crazy. I'm leaving.
You're right, he's really emotional.
If you need me, I'll be at the Holiday Inn.
Alfred, wait, son. Don't leave.
You can sleep on the sofa next to Grandpa.
That's all right with me, son. Yeah, come back.
Wait a minute. Wait, you know, this is ridiculous. I don't have to leave. Okay, so maybe he's not my grandfather. You know, for that matter, who knows? Maybe you're not my real parents. But does that really matter? No, I don't think it does. What does matter is you both raised me into the person that I am today. It was you who taught me to know right from wrong, to know good from bad, to recognize when mayonnaise-based foods have spoiled. Mom, it was you who gently rocked me to sleep when I had nightmares. And Dad, it was you who tied me to a radiator grill in the far corner of the basement when my cries kept you up at night. This is what makes people a family. Not silly things like love and genetics and DNA. No, the point is, we have lived side by side through good times and bad, through thick and thin, as a family. Sure, I may have been left on your doorstep by a band of desperate traveling polka gypsies, but you are the people I will always call Mom and Dad.
That's nice, boy. Yeah, that was good.
That was quite a speech, son.
Thanks, Dad.
But you're still not getting your room back.